Today, um, I was driving home from Batavia, and traffic was backed up on 132 from right there at the school buses all the way through the first curve and all the way to that big curve going towards Batavia, backed up all the way. This needs to stop. I called Owensville PD. Well, nothing we can do. Wait your turn. That was being rude. To me, disrespectful. They can stop traffic and motion those cars. Come on and get them cars moving. They do it with school buses. Why not with cars when traffic gets all backed up in one direction? People coming in with 276. You got somebody trying to get off of Jackson Pike. They can't get out because you have three different people trying to get in front of you. Even the judge that I talked to him before the fair, Little, he looked and said, I said, to a point, sometimes it is. He even said, there needs to be a light here. There is no sign on 132 that when somebody's coming your way and turn on the Jackson Pike, you're coming off of 132. This came from Chief Mike Freeman, the chief of police, said they had to cross your lane to get to theirs. That left-hand turn. The person making a left right there has the right of way. They have the right of way. And when you got people that shoots off and there was 2 cars, 3 cars at the same time, you didn't come to a complete stop. Rude and disrespectful. And I have the right of way making a left-hand turn on the Jackson Pike. And I told him that, Little. And he goes, man, but there's nothing he can do about it. It has to go through the state. So, Owensville cop should have came out, stopped traffic, and motioned the people off of 132. That's what he should have done. He did, oh, I broke a nail. I can't do it. Oh, I broke a nail. I had to go fix it. This is another thing I want to say about this. All the weeds on the side of the road should have been cut down before the fair. And I'm going to say this. You state doing that, you are a lazy son of a bitch. All you guys do is do as less as possible. Newsflash, I sent papers to Washington stating we got laws that contradicts itself, and you got state and county workers and contractors milking the clock, and it needs to stop. Well, they bull crap for 2 or 3 hours, then they work for 4 hours. Well, my 8 hours is about done. Time to go. That's what they do. And it really pisses me off. Them weeds, especially the state route roads and all the roads close to Owensville, should have been cut down and make it looks. They only got the intersection looking good. It's about time they had a right turn lane and made a left turn lane and right turn lane. It's about time they made that intersection bigger. But they should have cut them weeds down. So I hope the person that sees this, you are a lazy son of a bitch. I would work from 8 to 8 getting the weeds cut down. I would have worked 12-hour shifts knowing the fair is just about here. I would have worked overtime. I wouldn't care if I didn't get paid for it. I would have more, what's the word I'm looking for? More pride. County look better before the fair because everyone's going to come to the fair. I should say most people. I didn't go to the fair. They need to start doing something different because Brown County Fair is a lot better than Claremont. It's a shame how freaking traffic gets backed up. You got rude people. You got disrespectful people. They don't care about nothing except themselves. Well, I hope karma on you. Because when you're out on the road, be more respectful towards other people. And I put a thing into Washington to our lawmakers. More laws need to match other states. School zones. Ohio is 20. Kentucky's 25, I think. And Indiana's 30. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What gives we'll let them go 30 mile an hour. In Ohio, only 20. I think it should stay in the middle. I think all 3 states should have been 25 mile an hour. It should be more fair, not the 3 states having 3 different speed limits in school zones. Indiana, where I was at, it was 35 mile an hour. School zone was 30. Ooh, whoopee. 5 mile difference. Indiana, you suck. So your school zone comes on and you're doing 35. Light comes on, you're doing 35, and you still won't get pulled over. To me, that's not fair. Then you got Ohio that's doing 20. That's a big difference. And to me, that's not fair. You know what they need to do for people that run school buses? None of this. Now go back out and do it again. It's pretty much what they're doing. You run a school bus, it should be a $500 ticket. Or you get 90 days taken off your license suspended. For 3, you have a pick. Pay $500 or get your 3 months taken away. The second time you get it, they should give you a $500 fine and 6 months your license pulled. And they'll put a boot on your truck or car so you can't drive it. None of this, go back out, do it again. They're just going to run the light. What happens if the kid was coming around the bus and you hit him? You're a dumbass. Dumbass. People just don't care about other people. In state of Ohio, it says your light's on when it's raining. But it's only a secondary offense. They can't just pull you over for that. I would pull you over just to waste your time. Maybe if you had your lights on, people can see your ass. It's not because, I don't need it on. I can see where I'm going. No, it's for people to see your dumb ass. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'll tell you how it is. Tough luck. I don't care what you think of me. I'm smarter than you think I am. I have more common sense than you. I can outthink you. I can outwork you. So, I'm hoping and sit down and fix these problems. Because these state workers and county workers milking the clock needs to stop. You know the 2 bridges in Eastgate? $72 million. That's pretty much making a freaking estate. $72 million. We got some stupid ass engineering. What they should have done was put a bridge in right there. No off and on. That's it. You want to make a right or a left? Go to the other 2 bridges. It should have been only to cross over 32. That is it. I could have drawn out a lot better plan than what they did. Freaking stupid engineer. And I bet you have no common sense. DOT engineering? You're a dumbass too. I can fix your problems faster by using my head, thinking problems out. I can look and think of something. How can this is what can I do to fix this problem and not have to touch it again? What they did to Holly Road looks like shit. Your edge of the road is sinking down. What are you going to do when you have rocks and you drive over it? You pack it down. What is it going to do? It's fill the ditch in. You're always going to be putting rocks in. The smartest thing that they could have done was have 50, 60-foot concrete, a foot wide, 6 inches a foot wide, put some rebar down through. They can make them 10 at a time and then pull them out and do it again. Let them dry. Then you come, you dig the edge of the road out. They're doing it to Jackson Pike. You are idiots. You sit the concrete, I don't know what you would call it, a foot by 50 feet. You drop it down in the hole. You hammer stakes in the ground to keep it from moving. You put it 2 feet in the ground over top of it. You have a concrete wall and your ditch right there. You wouldn't have to weed eat or cut the one side of the ditch. You wouldn't have to. Just mow the one side. I can outthink you, engineering. Here's another thing. 50 coming from Milford. Look at all them indentions that the ground keeps on sinking down. They keep fixing it, fixing it, fixing it, fixing it. Like my dad said, fix it right the first time. Don't. You know what I would have done? If I was in engineering, I would have them measure how big they need that concrete slab. If it's 3 feet by 10 foot, dig that sucker out, drop that concrete slab down in there, a foot thick, hammer your freaking stakes in. That's rust. It will never rust. Hammer those suckers in, blacktop over top of it. You'll never have to worry about that section right there again. It could be 5 foot, 30 feet long. You measure what you need and have it ready. You bring a semi in, you dig that section out, you slap that sucker down in the ground. You can fix those suckers in one day. And each person would have a job to do. You just move down to the next one. You can get that 50 done 3 days. Depends how many. Fix it right the first time. You won't have to touch it again. How many stupid people do we have? Right down here. They were digging out the ditch, clearing it. I don't care if they know who called it in. I don't care. You worked all morning doing that, and you was going to sit in that field in the truck. You had the equipment loaded on the trailer, and you sat there for 3 damn hours. Some of them were laying back like they were sleeping. If I had a chance to work for the state and go around, I want your name. Write your name. Write his name down. Giving them a warning. Here you go. And the third one you get, you're fired. On the job is a no-no to me. I can outwork you. I can outthink you. I can outdo you any day of the week. I even went next door. Builds pulling trucks. I asked them about a couple things. That would make the engine run better for weed eater, blower, mower. But they don't do it. My idea would make, I've got hundreds of ideas that I can make products better, bigger. I can save companies so know what to do to move more product with less trucks, less drivers. But the law needs to change. And that's all in the packet going to Washington. They can move three, depends what length they are, one driver, one truck, pulling 3 53-footers with more tires underneath the trailers can haul more weight. You can pull more. Trucks can do it. They turn them down. That's the worst thing. They can move more freight at 8 o'clock at night all the way until 5 in the morning. And you take 2 trucks to move 6 to 12 trailers. 2 drivers. It can be done. Company would, for 2 extra drivers, insurance, maintenance, truck payment, insurance, health insurance, life insurance, whatever they pay their drivers. You're saving money. But the law's got to change. You have on it. They have a truck. And they've got 6, 7 trailers behind them. They can do it in the middle of the night when there's nobody on the highway. If I was an overroad truck driver, I would rather drive at night because the roads would be cleared 4 miles out of it than stuck in traffic. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. You're killing time. You can go Further, driving at night with good headlights companies can make more money. I'm smarter than people think I am. I was bullied in school. I was picked on, name called, picked on, beat up. I've been trying to get a hold of CEOs, companies, that I can make their product better. There's stuff that I want made that they don't make right now. And I'm about done with this video, but my dream to do to hold the government, the senators, representatives, and they would make my dreams happen. CEOs that I pick that I want to see. I can make their product better. All I want is to give me my equipment, trucks, and trailers so I can go around and help veterans, handicapped people. A veteran can't do nothing. And the wife or girlfriend don't even know what to do or know how to do yard work. I would go fix their problems and not charge them. But I just wish my dreams would happen. My dad was a veteran. He couldn't do nothing. I had to pick him up. He would fall. I would have to pick him up. Just looking at him where he couldn't even get up out of the chair. That pissed me off. That's why I'm wanting to get CEOs. Give them my ideas. Give me my trucks. Give me my trailers. And so I can do my dream. I like going out and helping people. So I would go fix their driveway, cut their grass, clear property, anything they need done. CEOs and get with Washington, the local state or the local representatives, senators, governors. I want to make a difference. And people, and they will know I'm smarter than people think I am. I'm just sick and I'm tired of people picking on someone on the internet. They don't know the person and they just put somebody down. They're bullying them. They're harassing them. And it's usually somebody that don't have a picture up. They just started it. That's scammers. That's another thing that I talked to in my page letter is phone harassment, people calling you, trying to sell you something. One of these call alerts things. Just anything. We're on a do not call list and we're getting sick and tired of the phone calls and you can't call them back. If I get the house phone and I can't call you back, You shouldn't be able to call me. Then you Indians, freaking, you can't even understand them. Here's one that did it. Hey, we got a message. It's about your computer. And I'm like, I don't even have a computer. Mine stopped working years ago. It's smartphones. He's like, I need to get in your computer and fix your problem. And I sit there and I go, no, no. That is so. I just wish that they would go after these scammers. A table, take a mallet or a hammer and go eeny, meeny, miny, smash his hand. Oh, did that hurt? Let's try the other hand. Maybe where he has to go. I can't stand scammers. I wish they all died. I know that's a sin. But how can people sleep at night screwing somebody out of their whole savings? And then that person just, how can you sleep at night? How can companies can screw you over when you buy a vehicle and that owner of the dealership, like Mike Castscrewie and Jeff Wyler, they're both in the mafia. They're both drug dealers. I even scared freaking Mike Castscrewie's lawyer. That was funny. Every other day, this vehicle, limo tint windows, the plates are covered. And I had a gray dually truck I bought from Castscrewie, and it was a lemon from day one. Always in the shop. That's some because I lost it. I lost my business back in 2010. I don't know how he can sleep at night screwing Tom, Dick, and Harry over just to make a few extra bucks. That, to me, that is wrong. Then he laughed at me and said, try to sue me. People need to know what lying son of a bitch. When I was in the courtroom, I told the judge, I said I was this close. If he said you didn't have enough balls to do anything, I would have went home, cleaned out the truck, took my toolbox off the bed, took the plates off of it before I threw it through the showroom floor and parked it in his office. I said, there, bitch, you can have it back. Oh, by the way, I don't have insurance on it, too. Told the judges, you know what stopped me? Click, click. Arrested. Everybody lost it in the courtroom. I said, if I come up murdered, I pointed over at his lawyer and him. I said, that's one of my friends that used to work for him. He said, don't mess with him. He's in the mafia. Yeah. He said, don't mess with him. He won't even help me go after him. I'm not scared. I used to repo cars about 20 years ago and had a fun doing it. Kim, bam, you're dead. That's what I told him. I'll come up dead, murdered. He'll be the one to do it. He tried to sue me, and the judge said, I can't do nothing, Mike. Right of free speech. Fine. I told the judge, I said, he's got the perfect cover up. He's like, what's that? Senator, here's a part. Put it in a box. Ship the part. Wrong part, ship it back. You can put your drugs in a part box. Ship the drugs. Wrong pads. The wrong shoes. The wrong sensor. Why does he have a building on 131? Mike Castscrewie. I told the judge, I said, I guarantee it's got drugs in it. Mike's over going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Wyler's the same way. He screwed me once, he screwed my brother once, and he screwed other family members. I won't even go buy a vehicle from Jeff Wyler or Mike Castscrewie. They are nothing but liars and losers. I don't know how people can live like that, screwing somebody out of their business and laughing about it. And I tongue-tied a judge with the seatbelt law. And that's going to be in one of my other videos. But I went a little too long. I hope he watched my whole video, because this